Hey there guys, it's your boy Acris. We're back with some trails to Azure. You know what today is. It's all about our daily patrol. Gotta speak to some of these NPCs, get it out the way, and then right afterwards, we'll be doing our side quest as usual. Let's see what we got here. We also gotta finish this quest today. I believe we should be able to go to St. Ursula to finish this up. Driving to the brink. Hooray, huh? Interesting. Recently, a reckless vehicle has been frequenting West Crossville Highway. It's been causing trouble for buses and Imperial tourists. We need help dealing with this issue in a timely manner and ask for your cooperation. Meet me in Bellegarde Gate parking lot for additional details. Geofront D Sector Monster Extermination. Damn, I feel like we haven't been in the Geofront forever. Honestly, can we still go down there? Because I've been thinking about it. We haven't been able to talk to... Well, the last time we talked to Yona was when he was with Roberts. I'm gonna have to check and see. Maybe they fixed the place up? Maybe? A dangerous monster, golden cricket, has been sighted in the Geofront's D sector. We ask that the special support section deal with this threat swiftly. The entrance to the D sector, located in the southern end of downtown district, is now open. Okay, that was it, huh? The 2nd Division in the CGF are looking into walled walls. Managed to get his grubby paws on Gnosis. Reopening the Transcontinental Railroad takes some of the pressure off, luckily. As for those stray bracers, feel free to stop by and poke around at the guild if your work starts winding down. Alright then, Sergey. Ooh, yo, everybody's here, even Kope. What's going on, Zeit? Buddies. It sounds like Kope and Sight are both excited for the hot pot tonight. Huh? But I thought cats couldn't handle hot food. The same goes for canines, as far as I'm aware. Wouldn't they end up burning their tongues? Not to worry, it's nothing that low energy icicle edge won't fix. This one here. Zeit's like, I don't know about that one. I made sure to buy a whole bunch of ingredients yesterday. Now I don't have to go shopping in the rain. Smart move, Kia. We can use those extra ingredients for today's hot pot. Be a good girl and watch over the place for us until then. You got it, Lloyd. Come on safe, okay? Oh, baby can't be this cute. I'll get the hot pot started while you're out working. Come back safe, okay? he is holding down the fort today, so we don't need to feed him. I see. Alright then. Look at me still going up there like I gotta feed him. That's how you know I think about Kope a lot. Yo, I forgot it was raining, huh? The sky is really crying today. Oh, you saw Mimi with her dad. It's so cute. People keep saying that a demon was behind the train derailment yesterday. The real question is, what in the blue Gehenna does that mean? A demon could be just about anything. What, did they think someone turned into a monster or something? Either way, it sounds like bad news to me. Trust me, sir, you don't want to know. Hey, you're right. Maybe he's lost. What are they talking about? Are they talking about Kope not being on the roof, maybe? Hey, Mimi, look at that. Mr. Snail's slithering on that handrail. Been going back and forth for a while now. Oh, they're talking about a snail. Officer Kate. It was a relief to hear that the Transcontinental Railroad was back in service this morning. Between yesterday's accident and today's rain, I felt like I was desperate for some good news. No. Nobody's out and about, huh? Everyone's indoors. No point in venturing on the highway with the weather like this. We'll just go shopping in the city instead. Why did it have to start pouring on the day we were going to go sightsee outside of town? Rain, rain, go away, ruin our vacation some other day. Okay, I see you with the bars now. Damn it. I'm gonna die of old age before I figure out what I want to make. I've got to hurry and figure out what kind of sauce to use for my pasta. Should I go with tomato or cream base, or maybe something totally out of the box? Where would I even begin inventing a new type of sauce? I've never been so aware of my shortcomings as a chef. Hang in there, Celtio. My girl right here, Latte. The Civic Center's been hosting an open forum on our independence since this morning. I already feel knowledgeable about the pros and cons of the matter, but maybe I'll go watch for a bit anyway. Maybe I should attend the open forum at the Civic Center for a bit. We didn't get our famous little slurp. That's a surprise. Celtio seems to be lost in his own little world today. I remember when I was a novice chef like him. The only way to find answers he's searching for is his honest self-reflection. Hopefully this competition will help him develop as a culinary professional. Our girl Nano. Celtio has been giving some serious thought to the dish he's prepping for our big showdown. As for me, I'm planning on serving the dishes I'm most familiar with making. Ain't go wrong with sticking to the basics. Carbonara is my specialty. As far as pasta goes, I make it for my family all the time. The way I see it, I'm more likely to win if the dish I'm serving is something I really know intimately. Yeah, she's on top of her game, huh? It doesn't hurt to be unique though, too, like ಠಃLove is trying to. But it's just a matter of like trying to balance it, I think. Ono and ಠಃLove's showdown is fast approaching. They both seem to be taking it seriously. As long as that stays the case, I'm more than happy with them. Well, how are you guys doing? Hopefully well. Our favorite girls aren't here today. Your bus house code still 2 going. Anything you're hyped for me to see? It's Ply. I ran out of pastries at home, so I rushed over here to restock as fast as I could. How could I make such an amateur mistake? The pastry lover I am. Some victims of the train accident came out severely injured, but luckily enough, there were no fatalities. Apparently, St. Ursula's doctors worked throughout the night treating them all. How could you not look up to them? And shout out to the nurses. All of them. They managed to get the railroad up and running again by the time morning rolled around. Thanks to that, my usual deliveries arrived on time. Gotta bless every one of those Guardian Force angels who busted their butts last night. Pearl. Scott told me he'd be busy with an important job today, so he probably won't be able to keep in touch. I'm not too worried though. Signing up to be the wife of a bracer means I have to be ready for days like these. Yeah, shout out to Pearl. Yeah, Pearl's one of a kind, huh? I know I don't have to worry about Scott, but I still hope he's careful out there. I don't know what I'd do if he got hurt. Oh. Pearl and Scott were already very close long before they started dating. I think it's lovely that she's fortunate enough to marry her childhood friend. That's cool. That's nice little info. Oh, there's my girls. What I hear is that if we go independent, we won't have to pay taxes to Erebonia and Calvert anymore. But who cares about that junk? If a hunk like Mayor Croix thinks we should do it, then what do we even need to vote for? Independence this, independence that. All the stupid adults won't shut up about it. It's like, what the heck are they even talking about, you know? Eston. Welcome, SSS, and thank you once again for choosing Times Department Store. Please accept this if you would. Received a curl bump. Oh yeah, because it's raining, right? Thank you very much, Neston. Think nothing of it. This is merely our way of showing our appreciation for your loyal patronage. I hope you enjoy your time shopping with us today, ladies and gentlemen. I've been given to understand that yesterday's derailment was caused by a demonic monster of some sort. Ghastlier still are the rumors that have been spreading about giant, mysterious creatures emerging throughout the state. One can't help but wonder if they might be connected somehow. No new Crosswell times, huh? All I used to care about was business, but now that I have Janetta, it's as if I see a whole world in a new light. What could be happening to me? Is this what they call happiness? Sound like love to me. No amount of rain is gonna make my mom want to shop less. The weather's not so bad today, but I end up totally soaked when she brings me here while it's pouring. The news about the train accident was terrifying, but thank goodness they already fixed it. Imagine the horror if the stores here had to close because they weren't getting their deliveries. When I heard the rails had been shut down yesterday, I feared for how it would affect my store. But thanks to the efforts of Crossbow station staff and the CGL, services resumed as usual today. Consequently, my morning delivery arrived on time. I couldn't be more grateful for all the work it took to make it possible. Now that the railroad has been fully repaired, it's as though yesterday's accident never even happened. Tomorrow night's the debut of Arkansas's revival production of Golden Sun Silver Moon. And Southfork and I made a date to go see it together. I can't wait. Yo, have fun, Janetta. People keep saying some sort of demonic monster derailed the train. It's absolutely absurd. I've never heard of something so outlandish in my entire life. That's saying a lot, because your ass is old, huh? The prevailing rumor is that yesterday's train derailment was caused by a cryptid. But exactly what in Adios name is a cryptid? Dun, 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 dun. I said a dun, 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 dun. My girl Prada. I feel like I'm seeing fewer and fewer smiles on my customers' faces lately. It's not really a surprise considering yesterday's accident, not to mention everything else going on in Timoria, but I'd at least like for people to be able to forget about their troubles while shopping here. Well, you're gonna always have one person that's sure as hell forgetting her troubles. Oh, look at her. She's probably walking around with a giant grin on her face. Oh, somebody's actually up here. I heard it's going to stop raining in the afternoon. If we're lucky, maybe we'll end up seeing a rainbow. Wait, you guys know what I've been thinking about though? You remember back at Michelin? You remember back at Michelin when Kia, like, she was like zoned out or like, you know, something happened to her and she was like looking at the castle of mirrors? You guys remember around the time of the reveal for this Orcus Tower? And she was on the rooftop, like staring. And she didn't never say anything. You guys remember that? Like she wasn't in the same state as she was in Castle, or when she was staring at the Castle of Mirrors, but I mean like she was still zoned out. Like that's interesting. I've been meaning to bring that up, but I think last part when we did our patrol, I forgot to go up top. So I completely forgot about it. Because I think I remember asking, like, when I was like, why is she staring like so intensely at the tower? Like, I know it was like, it's like, whoa, but the way she was looking at it, it wasn't like she was, excited or surprised. She was just like, I don't know. It's just similar to how she was when she was like in that state back in Michelin. But obviously without the whatever was going on with her. I'm running an errand for my mom today. Our roof sprung a leak, so she wanted me to rush out and buy a few buckets. That's relatable, actually. I remember having to do that. We wouldn't have to pay taxes to Erebony and Calvert anymore if we become independent. Consequently, Crossbow's economy would grow even faster than it already has been. That's an important factor as any to me. Jalco's father came in for a job interview yesterday. He's so concerned about his daughter's well-being that he wanted to take up a position here. Sadly, he doesn't meet our minimum requirements, so I had to reject his application. Trust me, sir, that was for the better. Clearly, that manager doesn't have a thought of his own, otherwise he would have seen exactly where I was coming from. Fine, if you won't hire me, then I'll just have to continue guarding Jalco as a customer the way I have been. Bro, they gotta kick this guy out of the store. Like, I'm sorry, but you gotta go. I heard that all the damage from yesterday's train accident has already been repaired. It's incredible how efficiently the Guardian Force manages to get incidents like these sorted out. I didn't realize my dad came here to interview for a job yesterday. What was he thinking? Of course he was gonna get rejected. He doesn't know the first thing about engineering. Jeez. It's like he's trying to make his life's mission to embarrass me. Oh, I really feel bad for her. Apparently my dad interviewed for a job here. I'm so embarrassed, I just want to crawl in a hole and die. Have you seen the way Chaco's dad always hovers over her while she's at work? I'm sure he means well, but I wish he'd take her feelings into account and give her some space. I'm right there with you, Wendy. I agree 100%. Like, at some point it's gonna end up being creepy for like other customers, especially people that come in often and they just see this dude just staring at her. Because a lot of people aren't gonna know that that's, her father. Is that Chihiro? Chihiro, where are you going? You going on another adventure? Without Katharina? Oh, it's just a citizen. I'm over here thinking it's Chihiro. Darn it. I've barely stepped outside and my shoes are already soaked. This is why I hate the rain. I need to finish these errands up so I can get myself home. I really thought that was going to be Chihiro. But knowing her, she might be back home though by now. Last time we saw her, she was spending time with Katarina though, I think. Momo's so late. I mean, it is raining. Yeah, I should be inside anyway. Can't she hurry up and finish her stupid errands already? And you guys don't even have your umbrella or anything? You guys are gonna be sick as hell soon. Ryu invited us to hang out at the plaza in front of the tower this morning. Jeez, I can't believe he still wants to do this even though it's raining. Oh well, it'd be rude to bail on Momo after asking her to come. All we can do now is sit tight and wait for her to finish up the errands. Well, you know what will be even smarter, Andre? Since you're a smart kid. I've seen you say things that were very smart. My question for you is why the hell aren't you two at least sitting under this table under the umbrella waiting for it? That's my question for you. Answer it by the time I get back. Let me stop scolding Henri. It's damn Ryu's fault. Dad worked himself to the bone after the derailment yesterday. The least I can do is give him some peace and quiet today. Oh, Pinksy. She's so sweet when she isn't like roasting him about engineering and shit. I used to be a real rascal growing up. I'd run around barefoot in the rain all the time. Ryu reminds me of how I was as a kid in that sense. But he'd still be better wearing shoes out there. That would explain why he's such a pain in my rear. Yep, because you were probably a pain in the ass to your folks. Auntie. Oh, I just remembered. Arkansas's Revival production debuts tomorrow night. They sold out of tickets in the blink of an eye, I hear. To think little Ilya would grow to be such a celebrity. Little Ilya? Oh yeah, she and Cecilia grew up together. I guess it's no wonder you knew her when she was young, Auntie Lake. That's right. Ilya shone like a star even then. He and Cecilia were an unlikely pair, but they got along like peas and carrots. By one time, Ilya even socked the boy who was bullying Cecilia and made him cry. Damn, Ilya got hands? Huh. Who'd have thought? Ilya always has been protective of her, hasn't she? Ouch. I bet she really let him have it. Kinda makes me feel bad for the kid. It makes you feel bad for the kid who was bullying her? Randy, come on, man. You know how boys are. Picking on a girl usually means they have a crush on them. I imagine it was more than worth it for him, though. Now that he can tell people that he was knocked flat by the Ilya Platier as a boy. I feel like I wouldn't want anyone to know about that. Me either. Like, damn, you got your ass beat by her? The dancing one? Like, nah, that wasn't me. That was my cousin. That was my cousin. I tried to stop him. Ilya truly was a firecracker growing up. And now she's a burning bright as the star of Arkansas instead. I can honestly say I've always been proud of her even when she was just a little girl. Oh, sweet wholesomeness. Now say something about our boy Lloyd here. Say something about it. No? We weren't that great. Let's see. I couldn't say either way, but people are claiming the train accident was caused by some unknown monster. I sure hope they're wrong. What would we do if it struck again? And don't worry, the SSS is on the case. Uh-oh. Grandma, what's wrong? You out here? Uh-oh. Olga, please. Graham. Armin has brought his new family back to Crossbell. It's wonderful to know he's doing so well for himself. Oh. Wait, is it? She's Armin's is she his grandma? Yo, that's crazy. Armin and Ellie really showed up from the sky. Like oh my. This is crazy, bro. Like, see, like I knew it when we met them in the tavern. I was like, bro, this gotta be the couple that was getting, the wed. This is crazy. And they got a baby now with, what's his name? Armin? His name is Armand, and the other one is Armin, isn't it? I see. So he was discharged from St. Ursula a few months ago. That's right, but unfortunately, I've heard neither a hide nor hair of him since. I'm sorry I don't have anything more to share, especially with all the time and effort you took to coming out here. Wait, who are they talking about? That's quite all right. What you told us has been more than helpful. Hasn't it, dear? Yes, Ellie. I'd say today was a win for all three of us. Oh. Why does it just say baby this time? I swear it said Armin last time. Oh. You're a happy little family if I ever seen one. Okay, maybe they aren't related to him. I was thinking this might have been one of their grandparents or something. My goodness, but Armin certainly has grown. He's a sage more mature than that idiot father of his, that's for certain. Oh. Okay, no, maybe I was right. Well, no sense in giving up the search now. We'll make a day trip to the hospital and check there next. I just know we're getting closer to finding him, one step at a time. They're so cute. This might be one of the cutest little sprites in the game. Models, it's too cute. I can't quite explain why, but the sound of falling rain always puts me in a good mood. Me too. It also makes me sleepy. Evidently, it helps with my work too. I've been making tremendous progress on these blueprints. Oh, Phooey. I had some shopping to do today at times too. I suppose I'll have to just bring an umbrella. The coffee beans at Legion's Foods are to die for. I had them on my list for today's shopping. But I'll have to be extra careful so they don't get wet from all the rain. Otherwise, the flavor will be ruined. Let's talk to our girl Sammy. Sully left at the crack of dawn today. She's looked so on edge lately too. I've been a little concerned about it. The pressure of the upcoming revival debut must be really weighing down on her. Ellie's probably feeling weighed down by all the pressure from the upcoming revival debut. I'll have to cheer her on as best as I can. Oh, it's nice to see Sully as a fan. Even though Sully, this is Sully's first performance. And Sammy seems to be holding it down for her. Check in with our boy Oscar and Bennett. Oh, Bennett's with Momo. Girl Katarina. Oh, I almost forgot. Opening night of Arkansas's new show is tomorrow. If only I could actually go. I'm dying to see how good their new star actress is. And it's always been the type to look out for others. Sure, she groans and complains whenever I ask for bacon advice, but she still puts in the effort to teach me every time. I know it doesn't seem like it, but she really is a sweet girl if you can get past that tough crust. Anyway, enough of that. You guys here to buy some bread or what? No better time for a fresh fluffy loaf than a rainy day like this. Am I right? Did your folks send you to buy some more bread again? Just be careful not to lose that umbrella, okay? Okay, I scribbled my name and address on it just in case. You did, huh? Good thinking, Momo. Oh. Whoa, you have some real nice handwriting. Did you know that? Really? Oh, baby. My baby Momo. I feel like low-key, specifically with Oscar, I feel like my voice is getting a little better. It's getting a little with the guys. The girls, bro, I promise you. Look at me right now. Your bus. High, radiant. I will never ever be able to do like a real good girl voice. It's just, it'll never happen. I don't understand how people can actually do it. Like what type of creature do you have to be to have that ability? The bakery is always less busy on the rainy days. Luckily, we have plenty of loyal customers who come no matter how bad the weather. I'm grateful for them. You must be doing something right to have stayed in business this long. It's definitely something to be grateful for. Maybe I should throw a customer appreciation day to thank them. Like, honestly, I need some tips. I need some tips for this. But then again, I feel like a lot of people just kind of read the dialogue just normally. Like, no voices. I'm making beef stew for dinner tonight, so I asked Momo to go out and buy us a baguette to go with it. I just hope she gets home soon. That sounds nice. I heard they managed to restore the service derails, despite all the injuries yesterday's derailment caused. That's a small relief at least. Merchants like me rely on the trains quite a bit for supplies. I have to assemble all the files detaining yesterday's incident in the morgue. If I leave it to Mr. Grimwood, who knows what important documents he'll lose in his mountain of paperwork. Again. I hear you. I'm glad we were able to resolve that case though. Thanks again for assisting. Oh, don't mention it. The SSS did most of the heavy lifting. I'm glad we were able to help the people of Amorca yesterday. Things could have turned out bad for them otherwise. It was actually here, huh? Hello there, SSS. Hello, Mr. Grimwood. We wanted to thank you for your help yesterday. The evidence you found was exactly what we needed. So I gather you'd already briefed me, and I hear Minif is on the run now. I'd say that photo I provided was only a small piece of the puzzle, though. No need to sell yourself short. To put the final nail in Minif's coffin. You even went out of your way to assist us while you're still busy helping the mayor with the Constitution. Indeed. Speaking of which, it's been coming together, albeit slowly. I was actually thinking of taking a breather and brewing some coffee. Oh, should we come back later then? We wouldn't want to take up your break. That's quite alright. I've been confined to my office for so long that enjoying a conversation with all of you will be a nice change of pace. On that note, I was told you helped to investigate the cause of yesterday's train derailment. That's right. We managed to get to the bottom of it. We'll have to spare you the details, but what we can share is that the cause was anything but natural. Was it now? Something wrong, Grizzly Grim? I was just thinking about how much of a relief it is that there were no fatalities. Nevertheless, I advise that you exercise caution out there. Goddess only knows how dangerous your jobs are right now. I'm slowly working my way through drafting this constitution. There's still significant room improvement. It's exhausting to write, but it's for the good of Crossbell's future. I can hardly complain. Much the opposite. I won't settle for anything less than perfection. Yeah, I see him right now. Still don't trust your ass though. You, Maribel Theater? Who else? I was thinking of lazing around today since I don't have cooking lessons. Oh, I know, I could experiment with those stovetop cookies I learned to make yesterday. Maybe I'll try mixing in some chocolate chips into the batter this time around. I'll invite Granny for some cookies and tea once they're done. Oh, so sweet. Grandma Azure. Henry's gone out to play, even with this weather being the way that it is. Now I'm not going around demanding that he stay inside on rainy days, but he had better stay warm and dry at the least. I don't want him catching a cold. Well, good luck with that, because he does not have an umbrella, ma'am. Nothing dampers a good suit like a rainy day. The humidity's a surefire style killer. That's why I gotta make sure I keep my party threads dressed, dry, and looking fly. Ugh, Ferric on his shit right now, huh? I was glazing. My fault. I already know you bust. Hackers is glazing. He's glazing. That was crazy though when you caught me out that one time. That was actually diabolical. When was that? Was that back in Zero? Look, there's a froggy stuck to the window. He looks kinda cute squirming like that. Hey, yo, look at that loaf of bread. It looks kind of nice, though. It looks... Despite it sitting out like that, it looks pretty fresh. Harold is at Belgard Gate for a delivery, but I'll admit I'm a bit worried for him with what that giant monster that was reported along West Crossbow Highway yesterday. No. Looks like the Three Stooges aren't here. That's great. Or are they up here? Nope. They might be riding out or something. Who knows? And I, for one, don't really care. But what I do care about is Johanna. We've seen more rain than usual this year. How am I supposed to dry the laundry like this? Yesterday's derailment came as a shock. There's been many a fiery dispute about whether it was caused by fallen rocks or an enormous monster. I'm beginning to wonder the same thing myself. People have presented all manner of theories as to what caused it all. But which is the truth, I wonder? I don't know, Helmer. You be the judge. Oh, we can go here. But can we? The entrance to the duct is secured with a sturdy padlock. We can't take the shortcut. Now let me know, because we aren't gonna finish our patrol this, part, obviously. Let me know if I can go down there, because I don't want to walk that whole way and it's like pointless. Let me know if I can speak to, is there a way to speak to Yona? Yeah, look at her. Now she's got a brain. Whoa. The girl is standing underneath here. She's still out here putting in the work though. Hey there, wanna play? Why don't you get yourselves out of the rain and into our nice warm casino? Yeah, I see you right now. Lovely lady, right? Yeah. Rain or shine, our doors are always open for a good time. Ugh, what's going on with everybody? SSS bars? Well, not really SSS, but hey, everybody kind of spitting a little bit today. You're more than welcome to take shelter at the roulette table, if fortune favors you, that is. Oh, okay. I like that. Might be back. The referendum on Crossbow's independence is right around the corner. I could use more time to think it over myself. It isn't easy to decide what would be best for our future. This is a stressful time. The Civic Center is hosting a public forum today. I might take a look for myself later. Keeping up with the current events is important too. In a little over 24 hours, Arkansas will be opening its doors for its revival show. You know what that means? We'll be getting more guests soon too. I can't wait. We're expecting a big rush of guests at the Arkansas show tomorrow night. What's going on, old man? I racked up loss after loss yesterday, but today is the start of my comeback story. Guess you wait and see. Drake. Arkansas will be lifting the curtain on its revival production tomorrow. Supposedly, They'll be debuting a new rising star to follow žḷLove. The rumors swirling around that troop never failed to entertain. Yeah, I see you right now, Drake. It's kind of sad that him and Randy don't have conversations that much anymore. Now then, what bar should I hit up today? Rainy weather's the perfect excuse for daydream. I'm gonna get hammered all by myself and I'm gonna like it. I thought he was gonna say something else. Ain't nothing wrong with having some fun by yourself. Crazy as that sound. One day more, at long last, the revival performance is tomorrow. It's a shame I won't get to see Lady Ilya dazzle the opening night crowds, but just the fact that it's so close has me too excited to sleep. But at least you two finally did get tickets, regardless of when you get to see it. I bet the troop is rehearsing their hearts out as we speak. Long live Arkansas's revival performance! Woohoo! And since your bus informed us that there is a hidden quest at Arkansas, we won't be going inside. We'll come back to that, and we'll speak to everyone in there when we're taking on the quest, like I usually do. You know how we get down if you've been around. Yesterday's train schedule was disrupted by the derailment. Owing to that, many of our guests asked to extend their stays by an extra night. Fortunately, the trains are up and running again as of this morning. All of our formerly stranded guests should be safely on their way home now. It's all thanks to the CGF's hard work. Yeah. Now we get down. They say an unidentified monster was responsible for yesterday's derailment, as disconcerting claim to be sure. ADOs forbid that this is the omen of what's to come. I shudder to think. No one is ever in these rooms. There were no fatalities during yesterday's train accident, thank goodness, but a good many passengers still wound up injured. Some were in serious condition too. Hopefully all the victims make a quick recovery. I love Doris. Always very sweet. Many of our reservations were canceled as a result of yesterday's accident. It just goes to show how indispensable the Transcontinental Railroad is for this hotel. Thank goodness it wasn't beyond repair. If it would have been beyond repair, we would have been fucked even more. I'll just be real with you. Crossbell would have been in shambles. We're already at the brink of it. Sorry, I'm stressed. I mean, damn it, I'm a cross-belling too. Your bus, you too. Hi, Radiant, we're all cross-bellings right now. We're not from liberal. We're not liberally. I'm sorry. Let me stop. Actually, your bus right now, you're a fucking you're an Erebonian. You're an Erebonian. Disgusting. I bet some of y'all are also Calvardians. Some of you playing the Calvert. Man, screw this rain. It's washing all my potential customers out of the streets. There was some big ass accident yesterday too. Not my fault I can't pull anyone into the club when the whole world's conspiring against me. What's going on today? See him right now. They talking crazy this part, huh? They say some kind of monster was responsible for the derailment on the West Crossbell Highway. But given the timing of the upcoming referendum, I'm not so convinced this was just a random attack. It all feels too convenient. I can't quite believe it was a random monster attack that caused the train derailment, not with the referendum so close at hand. Hey Eric, you don't need to talk. Just sit down and do a shot with me. You can't keep sleeping here, Sandra. Don't you have a home to go to? Oh, you're such a jerk, Eric. Eric's such a jerk face, isn't he? Trying to run poor little me out like this. But I do love a man that plays hard to get. Or do I? I would assume you do. Our girl Eris. Listen up, I've got some big news. Guess who made Hostess of the Month? You're looking at her. Yes, I knew I could do it. #1 at last. I've been waiting for this moment for so long. Of course, now I'm going to have more sessions than ever. Making it to the top of the hill is one thing, but staying there will take my very best. I mean, we was rooting for you. Good luck holding it down, I guess. Bah! Detestable rain is driving away the few customers I have. You actually have customers? I suppose it's time for the daily dusting anyway. Why don't you do an old woman a favor and clean that shelf there for me? We'll pass, thanks. That was a joke, boy. I wouldn't let anyone lay a single finger on my prices. Antiques, much less a cop on your measly salary. Ooh, okay, Imelda. Okay, Grandma, but let's Graham, let's not do that. Don't do that to us. Yeah, that was crazy. That's crazy. The forecast from the OrboNet says the weather should clear up this afternoon. Not that it's going to bring any of my customers today. Damn, Lloyd, I'm not gonna lie. She got you bad. That was rough. And you didn't do a clap back. At this point, you gotta just say something. I don't even care. Like, let's call her ass old or something. I don't know. I can't believe the railroad is back up and running already. Those guardsmen make one heck of a repair squad. Much like the CPD, I feel like the CGF is underappreciated. The average person doesn't realize how much they do. Seeing them work so hard yesterday was a little inspirational, to be honest. Nice to see our boy Franz in a good mood. Our girl Rebecca. Yeah, we got a lot of fragments to hand over to her. I'll probably do it later. Like once we get around to doing quests, I'll probably do it. Just remind me. Thanks to the Guardian Force, the Transcontinental Railroad was able to resume service this morning. Luckily, they pulled it off before their first service of the day. The schedules didn't have to be modified. The CGF really is something, isn't it? This wouldn't have been possible without the Guardsmen's perseverance. looks to me like you've been hard at work filling out your combat notebook. I'd like to record your information into our database. Mind if I see it for a minute? With pleasure. Oh, they always just say the same thing, huh? Thank you very much. Here's your notebook back. And please accept this as compensation for your hard work. Don't forget to stop by once you've collected more monster data, okay? Thanks, we will. Of course, we'll keep you updated. Hey guys, I heard the SSS was working hard on the job yesterday. Finding more information on Ouroboros, getting to the bottom of the derailment. Seriously, way to go. I wouldn't be so quick to heap the praise on us. The people who were up until the morning repairing the railway deserve far more credit than we do. Come on, don't be like that. You guys were doing overtime until late last night too, weren't you? Just don't forget to look after yourselves. Your health should be the priority numero uno. Thank you for your concern, Nurse Fran. Why do I feel like I know Tio is like, I know she doesn't mean it that way, but it feels like she's being like just a little bit of a smart ass, but not really though. I know she doesn't mean it though. It's just fun. It's just funny because we know how Tio says stuff. Hey, I like the sound of that. But for real, you're in for a tough shift too. But take some of your own medicine and don't overdo it. Don't worry, I won't. It looks like a few more support requests came in today as well. No pressure, but don't forget about them if you got the time. And I promise I won't overdo it in here while you guys are working hard out there. Oh. The boys, Donovan and Raymond. So, Gnosis is back. We'll be looking into the Ravachi's old smuggling routes for any traces of it. I can't but feel like we're not going to find much though. Anyway, there's no point in racking our noggins on doubts and reservations right now. All we can do is snuff out each possibility one by one. I just can't figure out how Walls got his hands on Gnosis. If it wasn't through Ravachi, then where the heck did it come from? Who knows? It's a lot of things going on right now. A lot of people on the move. It's a lot going on. It could be damn near anybody at this point. Every time I see this character design, I'm always like, is this Chiruru? But this is probably. It might not be. I was gonna say it's Noticia. I think that's her name. But she probably went back home by now. It's just a tourist. We came all the way out here too. Why did it have to rain today of all days? Well, that's a shame. The weather's so overcast that I can't see the top from here. It's no surprise, but the number of visitors in the plaza is a lot lower on rainy days. Something about keeping watch over a big empty space like this makes my heart feel kind of heavy. The railroad was fully repaired yesterday thanks to the CGF's tireless efforts. Just in time too. Today's rain could have delayed things even further. They have my respect for responding so quickly. The cryptids don't seem to be responsible for yesterday's train derailment. Still, they worry me. The monsters have been emerging with increasing frequency. I heard that mysterious blue plants have been sighted. Blue plants have been sighted near the locations they've appeared to. What could that mean? Are accidents like these just going to keep popping up? There's still so many things we don't understand. We can't even say for sure those cryptids won't show up in the city. The entire situation makes me uncomfortable, if I'm being honest. We can't afford to let our guards down. This super uplifting ass track. Nobody wants to hear this in Crossbell. There's nothing to be happy about. Only things to be sad about. Damn, why the fuck are we crossbelling? Is this Target? The worst thing about rainy days is that you can't even go outside to get some fresh air during your break. This lobby isn't too bad though, I guess. Just have to make do. The ceiling is so high on the ground floor that it almost feels like I'm outside anyway. Yeah, sometimes I'll be trying to get extra with the characters. A building this modern is impressive as is, but the fact that it doubles as Crossbell City Hall is the icing on the cake. Controversy about Independence proposal aside, I just might want to live here someday. Shit, I don't. The Civic Center is holding a public forum about the faults and merits of state independence today. I believe they still have standing room open, so consider attending if you're interested. Nearly everyone that was forced to stay in town due to the train derailment was finally able to leave this morning. There's still the matter of reparations to settle, and I'm glad their repair efforts to go up the service up and running as quickly as they did. Reparation will have to be made in the future to those affected by the trail derailment. It's a relief that train service has been restored, and on such a short notice too. I can't imagine the compensation claims surrounding countries would have been made had the railways remained inoperable. We owe it to the CGF for working hard all through the night to get things back up and running. Another rainy day in Crossbell. I saw a forecast on the Orbital net that said it'd be clear by the afternoon though. It's good to hear at least, even though technically I kind of like the way Crossbell looks with rain. Like a nice atmosphere. Even though that real atmosphere is kind of shitty here. The girl Shion. We're currently holding a public forum on the state independence in the hall to the left. Feel free to attend if you're interested. The public forum is proceeding smoothly. I pray it stays that way. The last thing we need is an uproar at the Civic Center. What the? I actually didn't know there was a room this way this entire time. Yeah, this is cool. We'll sing here. Our current system is far too forgiving on foreigners, especially those from Erebony and Calvert. Worse still, we have no choice right now but to pay these countries 10% of our own tax revenue. How can any self-respecting crossbellion justify such a policy? These abuses will continue indefinitely if we refuse to stand up for ourselves. Is that what you want for our people? What utter nonsense! The grim truth is that the independence simply isn't tenable in Crossbell's current condition. Suppose we're invaded by another country. How will the CGF defend us when they have not even a single tank at their disposal? Another country? What you mean to say is that the Erebonian Empire. We've all been keenly aware of the threat they pose since the day they installed those railway guns at the Grelia Fortress, right in range of Crossbell City. If our state became independent, as abundant wealth could easily finance tanks, patrol ships, and anything else necessary for our security. The only question that remains is whether our people and leadership have the courage to do what must be done. Obstinate fools. Wake up and accept the reality. Forgetting that Crossbell's prosperity is largely due to the mirror that flows in from Erebony and Calvert. If we cut ties and declare independence, that will dry up in an instant. Everyone please settle down. The real issue at hand is whether such high-handed independence proposal will even be accepted by the international community. You actually understand both sides. Both sides are right. I feel like there's no real wrong, but it is a shitty situation to be in when that old man is right. Like, you do that, and you have no way to defend yourself right now, in the here and now. We don't have shit. They forbid us from having anything, so we don't have anything. I feel like that's a quick way to get damn, I don't know, annexed or something. Isn't that something we've overlooked? The international community has nothing to do with this. Crossbell's independence is something that concerns us and us alone. It's our only hope of achieving justice. They're nothing more than a convenient mouthpiece for Calvert. What makes you think you have a voice in this? Well, yes, I am part of the Republican faction, so to speak. However, I can't say with confidence that my love for Crossbell is as great as any citizen. I demand an apology for this insult. Oh. The rain ain't putting a damper on this sheding. They're going at it like animals over there. Yeah, there are way more citizens here than I expected too. Seems the young, up-and-coming independent faction is in a heated debate with the leading Imperial and Republican faction representatives. If this doesn't perfectly reflect Crossbell's current climate, I don't know what would. They all appear to be making sound arguments at the very least, which is what I said too. This isn't a problem that's going to be solved so easily by words alone though. Moreover, these are the same points of contention that have been raging since the state was founded. Perhaps it's high time something was done to put this discussion to rest. Agreed. There's really only two answers here. Sovereignty with an uncertain future, or servitude without justice. Ooh, Noel, you look like you got more to say though. That's pretty cool. Our girl Chroma is in here today. There's nothing quite like the ambient noise of a drizzle day. I agree. The pitter patter of water hitting the pond, the umbrellas, the ground. Each unique sound comes together like a little raindrop symphony. Oh, hey, she was on to something with that, huh? One more day until Arkansas's revival performance. I forgot Hato is such a big fan. I can hardly contain my excitement. This downpour is all that's keeping me from bursting into flames. With any luck, I should be able to keep my cool. For now, that is. I see him. Yeah, all the NPCs today got like, now they're spitting some stuff, huh? They either got bars or they got like a little cool little line, a little quote. Hey, Uncle Miles, Unc. Another rainy day, huh? You better stay out of the basement archive so that no moisture sneaks its way in. Always thinking about the books, huh? I heard there have been some out of the ordinary monsters appearing throughout Crossbell. They're said to be strikingly similar to the ones written about in the church's testaments. What could be causing such a phenomenon? If we had access to knowledge left behind the ancient Zemoria civilization, I'm sure we'd have solved this mystery by now. No. I shouldn't tempt myself asking for the impossible. It'll only make me lose sight of what I can actually accomplish. What's going on here? What in the ball? What's going on? I heard they're holding a public forum at the Civic Center today. The topic is state independence. It just reminds me how close the referendum is. I need to decide which way I'm voting soon. Is Abby and Shanna here? They are. Oh, let's see. Mom, what does this word mean? No. Oh, wait. What? I'm not gonna come here. The reason is because the quest was from Grace, wasn't it? And I don't want to accidentally turn it in or something. I don't know. I'll wait until we finish that quest. Huh? The address on this letter is all smudged. Stupid brain. Actually, I guess I can still make it out. Sorta, kinda. It'd be a huge waste of time to go back to the headquarters and double check the addresses on all these packages. Rainy days are always such a pain. Achoo! Looks like I might be coming down with a cold. I know, I'll serve up a bowl for myself. Noodles are the best thing to get your body and soul warmed up. Even better, piping hot. The revival performance is finally debuting tomorrow. I can't take it easy just because of a little rain. Alright, man, don't get sick and ruin it. You too. I won't let Nikolai or Sully get the better of me. Not now, not ever. Wait, who is that? Oh, why do this citizen looked really unique for some reason. There's no such thing as endless rain or an eternal clouded sky. Ooh, okay. Yeah, never mind. I was trying to string together a poem, but I've never been good with words. There's no such thing as endless rain or an eternally full stomach. Wow, that was even worse. I feel like the first one the first one was not bad. But then again, I've never been a poet. Although I have came up with some poems that got good grades back in school back in the day. Good morning, SSFs. Hard at work, rain or shine, huh? You know how that's like. One place tells me it should clear up by this afternoon, though. We just have to tough it out in the meantime. Working in the rain can be rough, but that's no reason to slack off. When one stands to profit, another must stand to lose. Such is the harsh reality of the market. A word of advice: in the world of financial speculation, there are no absolutes. In other words, if you're looking to get into trading, you'd only risk whatever funds you're willing to lose. There are no absolutes in speculation. But wagering beyond your means will almost certainly spell your doom. Oh, what's going on, man? Let me know. 'Tis the season for the bars. Work's had me rushed off my feet since this morning. There's just too much going on right now. I have to remember to pace myself. Welcome to the IBC, SSS. I know being on duty in the rain can be rough going, so take care of yourselves out there and don't catch a cold. The more I use the Orbital network, the more fascinated I become. Karina enjoys playing games on it, whereas I'm partial to the weather forecast feature. Nothing is guaranteed, of course, but they're surprisingly accurate. I make sure to check every day. Today's calls for scattered showers in the morning and clear skies this afternoon. It's such a hassle walking through the rain just to make it to work. Hopefully the growth of the Orbital net will lead to more jobs people can do from the comfort of their homes. That would have been perfect today. The girl is on to something, huh? Yeah, let's see. Oh, finally get to spend some time with his little sister. My baby, look at it. So cute. My daughter can't be this cute. Look at this spinny toy my big brother made. Spinny, spinny, twirly, twirly. I gave some of the shatter pinwheels I made at work to Maylene. Then she said she wanted to play with them outside, and as you can see, she wouldn't take no for an answer. Walking around outside on a rainy day isn't my idea of fun now. Well, as long as Maylene's enjoying herself, I guess it's fine. This spinny toy Will made is amazing. I never thought Maylene would get so much fun out of a toy that I didn't even make right. Next time I'll make sure to give her one of the better ones. Oh. People are saying a giant monster was spotted near the train accident yesterday. How terrifying. You got what's going on, kiddo? A train got hurt yesterday, right? That's super scary. Did someone push it over or something? It's another rainy day in Crossbow. That puts quite the literal damper on my shopping plans. I suppose leftovers will have to do for dinner tonight. Are you sure you're not just looking for an excuse to get out of cooking, Mom? It's not my fault the rain is stopping me from shopping, not in the least. Mom is hilarious. What are you doing, Krill? There's nothing more calming than watering the plants. The sound of the rain is quite relaxing too. Today's a good day for rest and relaxation. I think I'll put on some tea when I head back inside. Oh, and I need to feed Mary too. What's going on with Sunetta and Bond? It's been a long time since I last had a day off from work. It's a rainy one too. I plan to sit back, relax, and enjoy it with my family. Hey, a family man. A family guy. Mary cleaned her face yesterday. The lady at the marketplace said they do that before it's about to rain. I can't believe it came true. My wife and daughter came to town for a visit. Returned to Airbonia just this morning. Yesterday's derailment sent chills down my spine, so I'm thankful service is up and running again already. The silver lining to that horrible accident was that it gave me more than one night with my wife and daughter. Listen to me, I've been so homesick. That was cute. Very wholesome. Doubt I'll get many customers in weather like this. That's okay. I gave her the day off, so I'll just pass the time making some new handcrafts to sell. Oh boy, I managed to save 10 mirror today. I can spend it on some ice cream on my way home, or not. It's too cold out because of the rain. Oh, for crying out loud, I just finished plugging up a hole in the tent, and already there's a new one. I wish Deans would get his head out of the clouds and actually help me for a change. The guy who sells me vegetables was in a titsy about something this morning. Apparently there was a huge emotion over in the morgue village yesterday. It's like it worked itself out one way or another. Wonder what happened. The guy I get my vegetables from told me something big happened. Told me something big happened in the morgue village yesterday. I'm not sure about the details though. He was in such a titsy that I couldn't make any sense of his accent. A bracer came by this morning to ask a few questions. Apparently a couple of female bracers went missing recently. Just where did they run off to in a weather like this? And I really hope Lynn and Aeoli are alright. Okay, we can't go to the bracer go yet. Because that's gonna end up being some sort of big scene or something maybe. It appears certain in his ragtag band of minions are accepting their defeat at last. They couldn't even flounder their way far enough to challenge me to a single duel. I suppose their so-called passion for fishing was a sham all along. Trust me, our passion is well and alive. You'll see very soon, actually. Maybe even before we get around to doing our quest for today. I'm gonna put your little friends in their place. I'm gonna outfish all of them. You're gonna come to know our names very soon. You're talking to a master fisherman. Was the highest rank. Don't be fooled. Yeah, don't be fooled. I hear Certain has been muttering to himself about unleashing some kind of secret weapon. What could he be talking about? I'm just dying to know. Secret weapon is about to be me. Yesterday's derailment came as a dreadful shock. I'm glad they managed to get the tracks repaired so quickly. Graham. You can never tell what might happen from one moment to the next these days. I'll have to warn Roar and Maylene to be extra careful when they go outside. They say that a mysterious monster was responsible for yesterday's derailment. I have to wonder if it's anything like the ones that have been spotted around the state. Dangerous incidents have been on the rise lately. They should be extra careful out there. I have to wonder if the derailment was caused by the same breed of monster people have been spotting statewide. Dangerous incidents have been on the rise lately. Oh, Arisha's here, talking to Chin. Alright, with that being said, I think we're gonna call this part. It's getting pretty damn long. And the next time we pick up, obviously, we'll be finishing our patrol. So I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.